As much as I hate this DLC, I still have a job to do, boys. What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another DC Universe Online video. It's your boy Gio. And today we have I wouldn't really call it an atomic guide. I kind of want to just highlight the general CCs of atomic. I did that new raid, the new fucking capture the flag, void cascade raid again. And I just want to highlight why I think Atomic is perfect for that raid, and this is super loud in my ears. I don't know why the effect keeps hitting like that, my bad. But I just want to highlight how good Atomic is for this DLC, and I use good very lightly because this DLC is very easy. So Atomic is extremely good this DLC because of how easy it is. But essentially I'm on my other tank character instead of switching on Zio. I'm probably not gonna play on Zio this DLC. He has no reason to be touched. Everything is way too easy. So, right. The basic build I'm running is a standard tank armory with the ultimate supercharged head mod. You're gonna need that. Very important for this build. I'm literally under geared. This character is only 450. I'm running Eye of Gemini, Mystic Symbol, and Scrap. These are the only tank WAP Circes and Clarion Wolfpack, and I'm building this art, but I'm not using that. So, um, yeah, these are the only ones I have Wolfpacked that are valuable. So for tanking in general, so I put these in a build and it works perfectly fine. I have old dominating cores. These ain't even maxed out. Like this DLC is cooked. Um, as far as the build goes itself, a loadout. This is my same loadout I've been using years. If you see my other atomic videos, y'all know this is the exact same loadout. Atomic reorganization, their chemical explosion, proton remedy, density, hardlight shield, mass density. Same old, same old. You don't even need a supercharged generator for this build, honestly. Right. My weapon is shield, super speed, one at high boom. You know, y'all know the drill. Superpower, 2040, dominance, a little into. I put 100 in the health, a little bit in the resto. But yeah, that's it. There's nothing more, nothing less. As far as the stats go, well, I'm buffed in here, but I'm not hitting nowhere near a mil health with atomic. So yeah, I'm under geared. So my stats are a little all over the place. But yeah, this is the art setup. And I just want to highlight why I think atomic is perfect. If you wanted to see it, like test the waters with a tank power this DLC, I think atomic will be perfect to test with because it is easier to crowd control the ads, especially with the nodes. And that's what I want to highlight today, and I'm gonna use this character to do so. So I hope you guys enjoy. Very quickly, I forgot to show allies. So only thing I have in is Black Adam and Lex Luthor, and Static. Static gives you a shield back when you use them. It's like a damage reduction shield, so another Superman basically. Because I don't have Superman on this character, so that's why I'm not running it. But you don't need it. So I have Black Adam because I thought you needed a supercharge generator for this. You don't. You don't. And then Future Lex Luthor for the increased dominance and restoration. But that's it. Alright, back to the next part of the video. Alright, so I don't want to make this video super long because we've already seen this raid. This raid really doesn't. This raid is very boring, essentially. But at the end of the day, I just want to highlight Atomic. So my teammate was glitched. As you can see, he's literally like stuck in that place. You can see the blue line. It's dragged towards him in the back over there. He's literally stuck. I start to notice it right here. I'm like, alright, this man's glitched. And I told him, but he didn't want to relog. I'm like, yo, bro, do you realize you're not counting towards the progress bar? So essentially, I was doing this alone. But I'm atomic, so I can do it alone. So essentially, first thing you see me do when he ad spawn is I group them up and I pull them off the node. If y'all have seen any of my atomic videos, you know how I group these ads up. I literally I had a name for it, man. I had a name for it. It was a perfect name I used to call it, bro, when I used to group the ads. Oh, it was a straight line. I used to say it was a straight line like you're walking in elementary class or you're going to lunch in elementary school. Teacher make you line up in a straight line. That's what I used to say. Literally had it perfect. It was a class school line. But the thing I want to note and give any tips for anybody going atomic this DLC. The dead waters, you can't stun them very long. They're one of those ads with super HP, and you can't keep them contained very long because they will automatically just break out of any CCs you put them in. Those are the only ads. Like you see, I'm pulling, and he's the only one that can't pull. Cause I don't know, he just has that immunity. He's one of them ads, and I did have Solomon Grundy spawning in on me. I was trying to tell this guy to like not attack him so he can just walk away. But I was like, well, I am tanking this time around, so I can actually keep him on me. But as you can see, as far as the regular ads go, I have them lined up like almost perfectly. Not as straight as I normally get them, but hey man, I'm a little rusty, man. I ain't tanked nothing new in about 3, 4 DLCs, man. I ain't tanked nothing new in a minute. So I was a little rusty. I had to get my feet back. You'll see that in the Faust fight. The Faust fight, I was very rusty, but there was a huge pillar just in the way where I couldn't grab any ads, and the group did not know how to just sit in one area. They was all over the place. But yeah, you'll see that in the end result. But essentially, right here, my teammate is invisible. He's doing damage, but he's invisible, so it's not counting towards. See, right here, we were supposed to already done one. Like this was supposed to be over with because I put all the ads off the fucking the thing, so the hill. So basically he was supposed to just sit there, and he said he was sitting there, but like I said, he's glitched, so it's not counting. So I was like, well, I guess this is more I can show off atomic a little bit more anyway, because yeah, we were supposed to already done one already. So but let me skip to a part where he leaves, and it's literally just me. It's actually just me, so give me 1 second. Alright, so at this part of the video, it's just me. I don't know where my teammate went. I know he died, and then he kind of just like despawned. I don't know if he went to another node or not, but it didn't matter because I'm atomic. So like I say, it's easy to do these type of things, and this is the part where I wanted to show off. So I think atomic is very good for this DLC. As bad as this DLC it is, oh my god, as bad as this DLC is, I still think it's a DLC good enough to where you can test out things. Like I say, this is a very experimental DLC. So if you haven't or never been atomic, I think this is the perfect DLC to learn the power and practice your CCs. Because as you can see right here, when I'm atomic, let me tell you guys something. When I'm atomic and I start turning the camera like this, that means I'm looking at the line. I'm staring at the line. You see me zooming in, zooming out? I'm staring at the line. I'm trying to get them in a perfect straight line. Because that's my favorite thing to do with this power. I literally switched to this power in like 20 minutes. I'm doing the newest content easily. So yeah, this is what I was doing right here. The tree was in the way, but I was trying to make sure I had them lined up perfectly in a straight line. Like I said, my teammate abandoned me, but I didn't need him essentially for the rest of the entire raid. Especially the part to where you have to walk the spirits. I'm going to show y'all how to do that with Atomic, because I did that dolo as well. He didn't kill none of the spirits. You see the ad spawn, first thing I do is find them, group them up, and I'm kind of measuring right here, trying to see what angle do I want to start the straight line. Oh man, I let his power. So boom, right? I see. This is why Atomic was high on my tier list, or it wasn't last on my tier list. You're not doing this with Earth. I'm sorry. See, I got them lined up and perfect. They're in perfect CC rotation for however long I want them to be. They're not gonna break out. And then as you can see, the west hill, the area I'm at, it's still below half. You don't have to worry about anything unless a dead water spawns. That's the only thing to where you have to like actually contest the node. But as you can see, I'll show this the last part. They spawn in, and I have mass density just sitting there whenever I need it. And then boom, oh yeah, we completed this. So I'm gonna skip to the part with the spirits real quick. Yeah, I don't want to make this video super long, so boom, we got the spirit section. and I've already done like 3 or 4 of them by now. Because for some reason our group didn't have a healer, so it was taking extra long because the healer wasn't healing the spirits. So as you can see, my teammate is just glitched in the air over there. He's not doing anything, so I I literally have to like protect the spirit by myself as a tank power, which is, I mean, it's not the hardest thing to do in the world, but these ads, if they get loose, they will kill that spirit. So you have to be very careful on how you're doing it. And with atomic, I kind of walk backwards. Like I have them like I kind of start stacking my line in the back. As soon as the spirit passes me, I start to walk backwards. I look behind me, grab an ad that spawns, so they don't kill the spirit, and then I add them to the line. You see what I'm doing? Like it's weird. Like I don't think it's see my the spirit's low health. You see how low health he is. If they literally touch him, that man's gonna die because there's no healer healing the spirit. But it's very interesting on how to do it. I do like this concept of just walking backwards. You could pull them to the side as well, but it's harder to grab the ads that spawn in. So I think I did one more here, or I was about to do one more, but yeah, this power is nice for this DLC, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's it's fun. I will say I haven't had fun tanking in a minute, and as trash as this raid is, it did it was fun. I'm not gonna lie. I like going atomic, maybe as nostalgia purposes, because I haven't been atomic in a long time. So, but at the same time, maybe I just miss tanking. I don't know. Maybe I can't say the DLC is fun. Maybe I'm just bored and don't have nothing to do. And waiting for DC Universe to give me some content to upload. I had some coming, but they delayed it, so that's tough. But yeah, same rules apply. Just watch your mini map so this spirit doesn't die. Cause as you see, as soon as I see an ad behind me, I instantly group him up and add him to the line. Like this power is top 5, man. I'm not gonna lie to you, it really is nasty. But yeah, this spirit gets all the way to the zone, and then let me go ahead and skip to the Faust fight because I want to show that even though I did terrible in it, I still want to show it. So yeah, so this Faust fight was interesting. We had 2 tanks, but he didn't tank anything. He ended up switching, which is perfectly fine. You do not need 2 tanks for this. But one thing I don't like about this boss room is this giant pillar to my right. As you can see, that giant pillar is a scamming pillar because it's so hard to grab ads because they spawn behind the pillar and I would have to rotate, but then you have the dots on the ground and some group members don't know how to get out the way because I almost died. Like somebody fucking a lot of group members died. Now some on their own, but some definitely because I didn't pull the ads quick enough. But that giant pillar is very very annoying. So, but I'm not gonna sit here and try and find a way to perfectly tank it because 9 times out of 10 I'm not going to be tanking this raid a lot, so I'm not really that invested to fully figure it out. But I did start popping my mass density to help the collateral damage of the ad spawning. But as you see, man, you get next to that pillar, your whole camera starts turning around like, bro, what's going on, man? Like, this is what I be talking about. And then the people with the purple dots just rolling up on you. See me moving out the way like I'm trying to find a spot, trying not to get people in line of sight. You got DPSs and healers flying at the top of the map. I'm like, yo, what's going on, man? I'm like, what's going on? Because everybody just sits still. Like, nobody sat still. And then people was taking damage in the back, but the ads are behind that giant pillar. And Faust, every time I look over there, he started punching me in the face. But, like I say, the DLC isn't hard because normally I should have died. But it is what it is. I was a little bit more cautious because I did not have a Lazarus Pit water on. I was really just like actually tanking for once, which is rare because I always have a Lazarus Pit water on. But see what I'm saying? So, he said, "What a trash raid." Look at my bottom left in the group tab. Yeah, a lot of people come back. They came back this DLC and they regret coming back this DLC. I think overall, this is 60% of players that do not like this DLC, and there may be a 40% that actually enjoyed it. I think it's I think that the negative is a little above the positive for this DLC. Now that I've scoped everything, and it's been about a week and almost 2 weeks now. So yeah, no, it's been a week since this came out. Yeah, about a week. So I think everything is finally settled in. And this dude said no pickup. I've been told him he was glitched. This is my teammate that I was saying that was glitched out. I told him he was glitched like literally when the raid started. He did not listen to me. So he's wondering why he didn't get picked up. I'm like, you're glitched. And this munitions DPS with a purple just stood on me. He just had a good time. But luckily I'm built like that. So I ain't finna die that easily. But bro just stood on me. He wanted to say what's up, wanted to get in the video real quick. Bro almost took me out. And you see the DPS is sitting on the boss with the purple. I'm like, yo, bro, that's gonna piss me off. And if this was higher difficulty, that would be very threatening. But since it's trash, it's all right. But yeah, that's the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoy. Nobody likes this DLC, but I have a job to do to at least give some feedback. So comment down below. I'll see you in the next one.